In this video, we will explain your rights, how to make an FOI request, what happens after you make a request, potential charges, information you may not see, what to do if you are unhappy with a response, and things to remember. You have a legal right to ask for and be given recorded information from OSCR. Information OSCR might hold relating to your personal information is covered by the Data Protection Act 1998, rather than the Freedom of Information Scotland Act. Guidance on requesting your own personal information is available through the following link. When you make a request through the Freedom of Information Scotland Act, this is called a Freedom of Information request, or FOI request for short. You can ask to see any kind of recorded information we hold, although access to some information may be limited or exempted. Where you ask for OSCR's view on a particular matter, or for an interpretation of recorded information, this is unlikely to be a valid information request. The Scottish Information Commissioner's website provides guidance about this, and it is worth checking the site prior to making your FOI request. Remember, you do not always have to make a special request to see information. We maintain a publication scheme, which means that we already make a lot of our information readily available to the public. Our publication scheme and all the information we publish is available on our website. Your request must be made in a form that can be kept for future use. For example, a request can be made in writing via letter, email, or fax. You must provide your full name and address. You should describe the information you want clearly. Your request can be sent via email, fax, or post. If you need help with your FOI request, please call 01382 220 446 or email info@oscr.org.uk and ask for one of our FOI officers. We will acknowledge your request within 3 working days of receiving it and respond to your request fully within 20 working days. A reply will either provide all of the information you seek, provide some of the information you seek, be a fees notice, where we are making a charge for providing the information you seek, or be a refusal notice. You may get a refusal notice if we do not hold the information you seek, if we have already sent you the information, when we are unable to provide you with the information you seek in the format you request, or on the basis that we believe that your request is vexatious or clearly intended to disrupt our work, rather than be a genuine request for information. It is possible to charge under FOI, but we would only charge you under certain circumstances. This is usually dependent on the amount of information being requested. There is a cap on this charge. Any request that costs under £100 to find and provide you with the information is free of charge, and for costs between £100 and £600, we can charge 10% of the cost. If your FOI involves a cost, we will send you a fees notice. The fee must be paid before the information is released to you. Where the cost of finding and providing the information is over £600, we will send you a refusal notice. There are some pieces of information that may be exempted under FOI. Information that might not be provided includes correspondence relating to a complaint about a charity and any subsequent inquiry, personal data, either about staff, board members, or any other living person, policy formulation correspondence, legal advice which we have commissioned and received to inform policy development and/or decision making, documents prepared for court cases. Some of the exempted information will have been subjected to a public interest test. This means that we will balance the rights of the public knowing the content against the potential harm that releasing the information might cause. However, we consider each request on an individual basis. We will always explain our reasoning for applying any exemptions in our response to you. If you are unhappy with our response, you have 40 working days from the receipt of our response to request a review from us. In your review request, you must explain why you are unhappy with our original decision. Our original decision letter will tell you who to send your review request to. During a review, we will ensure, where possible, that your review will be conducted by an officer that wasn't involved in the original decision. We will respond within 20 working days. Our officer will reconsider your request and the information you seek. They will either uphold the original decision, partially uphold the original decision, or overturn the original decision. If you are unhappy with the review response, you have the right to appeal to the Scottish Information Commissioner. You must do so within 6 months following the date of receipt of our review notice. Contact information for the Commissioner will be provided in our review notice to you. When information is released under FOI, it is released not only to the requester, but to the public as a whole. We follow a records management policy, meaning that we may no longer hold some of the information you seek. You must give your real name in your request. If you don't choose your real name, we will not reply, and the Scottish Information Commissioner will not investigate. More information is available here.